Good evening. I'm Shannon Bream in for Brett Baer. There is new evidence tonight that Obama administration aides were primarily concerned with protecting the president's public image 7 weeks before the election and advancing the false explanation blaming an internet video for the Benghazi terrorist attacks. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge says the new revelations go to the heart of the administration.
An email sent 3 days after the Benghazi attack leads directly to the White House and suggests a senior advisor to President Obama played a central role preparing former UN Ambassador Susan Rice for the Sunday talk shows, where she blamed an anti-Muslim internet video for the deaths of 4 Americans. Among more than 100 pages of documents obtained by Judicial Watch as part of a federal lawsuit is an email from Rhodes, an assistant to the president and deputy national security advisor for strategic communications. With the subject line, "Prep Call with Susan," Rhodes writes to a dozen members of the administration's inner circle, including key players on the White House communications team, such as spokesman Jay Carney, that one of the goals is, quote, to underscore that these protests are rooted in an internet video and not a broader failure of policy. The president of Judicial Watch said the documents read like a PR strategy, not an effort to provide the best available intelligence to the American people.
The goal of the White House was to do one thing primarily, which was to make the president look good, blame it on the video, and not on the president's policies.
The Rhodes email is significant because it was not part of the 100 pages of emails released last May by the administration. And in recent congressional testimony, the former CIA deputy director said it was Rice, not the agency, that linked the video to Benghazi.
When she talked about the video, my reaction was that's not something that the analysts have attributed this attack to.
Also this week, 3 leading Republicans wrote to the House Foreign Affairs and Senate Foreign Relations Committees asking them to compel the administration to explain who briefed Rice and whether State Department or White House personnel were involved. On the new White House email,
if this is not a smoking gun, proving beyond any doubt that the story told by the administration about Benghazi was politically motivated and fabricated, nothing will ever prove that.
Even before the Rhodes email was sent, U.S. personnel on the ground in Libya were reporting a terrorist assault with no mention of the video or a demonstration. In a recent interview, Rice said she had no regrets about her Sunday show appearances, which greatly diminished her chances of becoming Secretary of State.
That information turned out in some respects not to be 100% correct. But the notion that somehow I or anybody else in the administration misled the American people is patently false, and I think that's been amply demonstrated.
A National Security Council spokesperson downplayed the Rhodes email, quote, the content reflects what the administration was saying at the time and what we understood to be the facts at the time. The administration statement did not address Fox's principal questions. Did White House personnel, specifically Rhodes, brief Rice before the Sunday talk shows? And what intelligence did the president's advisor rely on when he linked the video to Benghazi, Shannon?
And all of your research begs the question now, what else is there that we don't know about and we haven't seen?
One of the allegations we heard today is that these documents were provided to one of the oversight committees on Capitol Hill, but they were so fully redacted they couldn't tell what the message was in those emails. It took the courts in a federal lawsuit to fully release that email to Judicial Watch.
Thank you, Catherine.